Hangover Recovery.
Oh yeah, dude, come on in. Well, I mean, I love to drink. You know, I've worked in the rock and roll industry for a long time, and before I worked in it, I listened to it, I lived it. So, you know, all of us like to indulge a little bit too much. And I've tried everything. I mean, hair of the dog, which sometimes is great, but sometimes you're like, I gotta go to work. I don't want to drink a fucking beer right now. I can't be stinking of liquor. I just want a product that's non-toxic, that I could wake up and not add more toxins to my body.
You know, we really appreciate it, and it's kind of cool to be around. You know, I like to hear some different things.
I think it's a cool idea. I think it's easy to use. I think it's easy to recognize. I think it's easy to carry with you. This is what this does, and you get a shot of energy. And yeah, when I wake up with a hangover, I would like that motherfucking hangover gone, and I would like a shot of energy. And your product provides me with exactly that.
The rest of it falls apart.
Here's the story where Hangover Joe's would have been really, really useful. Motorhead and Dio are playing a show at the Garden. I'm like 22 years old. I got my big metal show happening. I just interviewed Motorhead, I interviewed Dio. They invite me to the show. I come to the show. I'm hanging out with Lemmy in the dressing room. He gives me this. He's like, "What do you like to drink, sweetheart?" And I said, "I like to drink vodka." So he makes me a screwdriver in this plastic cup, like the big gulp cups from the 7-Elevens, like some obnoxiously rude situation. So we're chatting and I'm sipping. We're chatting and he's telling me stories and we're sipping. And every time that, you know, it would go down about this far, he just refill it. So now my method is I like to count my drinks, and that's how I know where I'm at. We can't really count your fucking drinks when Lemmy's like, psh, psh, psh. This is what happens next. The last thing I remember, we're talking, we're drinking. Next thing I know is one of my co-hosts wakes me up, and I smash my head into something. I found myself under an armchair in a little fetal position ball in the dressing room. No one was any longer in the dressing room. It's been 3 hours since everybody left.
I gotta take a minute and give it up to Slash. That was my Gino was my first band. Let's show some love to Slash and his band. Come on. Alright. This next band is an absolute live monster. In fact, how many of you out here are Five Finger Death Punch fans? Let me see you.
As I said, you would think waking up under an armchair should be enough of an evening. Not for me. Drummer of Motorhead walks in, he says, "Julia, what are you doing under that armchair?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm a little bummed. What are you doing?" "We're going to the bar." And I'm like, "Woo, let's go to that bar." We go to the bar. What do we drink at the bar? Jack Daniels. Sure, after you black out on vodka and sleep under an armchair for 3 hours, Jack Daniels at 3 a.m. with the rest of Motorhead is a fucking brilliant idea. Let me tell you something. When I woke up the next morning on my sheepskin rug, only partially dressed, I really needed some Hangover Joe's. And if I knew about Hangover Joe's then, I'd get it and I'd fucking get over it.
So what you're saying is that our slogan is right. When you say get some Hangover Joe's, get it and get over it, is like, that's the deal,
That's kind of
right?
what it does. Hangover Joe's, get it and get over it.